What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to talk about Joe Fixit. We're going to talk about how you can use him, everything he can do, and go through all of his abilities. So starting off, Joe Fixit has 4 different type of cards, and he can hold 4 cards at a time. So this first card is going to be the Spades card, which has this symbol. The second one is the Hearts card, which has this symbol. The third one is the Diamond, and the fourth one is Clubs. So as you can see, one type of card for 4 of my cards right there. Now, the Spades card, you get it by finishing a combo with a medium attack, so you can do this 5-hit combo, or you can do a medium and just dash back, because it counts like you ended your combo. And basically this Spades card, it gives you a bunch of attack. The more you stack it, the more attack you get. So as you can see, now we have 4 of the same Spades cards, and as you can see, my damage is really high, even without the crits against class disadvantage. As you can see, 20k. Now, the next card is the Hearts card, which you do the same thing, but instead of finishing with a medium, you finish with a light. And this basically is a lifesteal. This is a 7% lifesteal. And again, the more you stack it, the more you heal. Now we have 2 of the Hearts cards, which means 14% lifesteal, which is really nice. And you can also do the same thing like I did. You do medium light, and you just end your combo by dashing back. It's going to give you the Hearts. Same thing. And you just stack it 4 times to get the maximum lifesteal, which would be 28%. Now the next card is the easiest card, but it's probably not too useful on attack. This you get it by doing a parry, and basically this card is the Diamond card. I'm trying to parry. As you can see, it has this symbol, and the more you stack this one, the more block penetration you have. But the thing about this card is you don't really have it like maxed out. Because if I try to hit his block now, you will see that after I'm done with my combo, I will have to switch my card, because it goes to the Hearts card, because I ended my combo with a light, as you can see. But it has its uses sometimes, even on attack. Like that block penetration, 25% from each card is pretty huge. So if you have like 100%, it could do some pretty good stuff for like invade or something. And now the next card is the Clubs card. Here I'm going to throw my special 3 so I can show you. So the Clubs card, you get it by doing a heavy attack. And basically this increases your combat power rate by 25% for each card. And you will see that I'm going to get some massive power, some combat power, when I stack this card. So we're going to try and not parry actually, because if I parry again, I'm going to trigger the other card, which is the Diamonds. And he got me there, unfortunately. I guess I'll parry here just to show you. So as you can see, my power is definitely going up and up with just 2 stacks of the Clubs card, which means 50% more combat power rate. And I'm already back to a special 2. Let's see if I can get more stacks of this. Maybe using the relic. There we go. So now as you can see, 3 stacks and I'm almost back up to a special 3. And the cool thing about those cards is that you can even trigger them through the block. As you can see, I hit him with a medium attack and I got my Spades card. And you can do the same thing with the Hearts card. Next, we're going to talk about the Dead Man's Hand, which is basically 3 different debuffs we can apply to the defender when we activate our special attack based on how many stacks of cards we have. So you will see here that I have 3 Spades. Now I have 4 Spades. If I throw a special with 4 of the same type of card, I place a Petrify on the opponent. And this Petrify is basically 60% potency, and this can also stack. Now, if I go ahead and have 3 of the same cards, which I'm gonna get 3 Hearts, I am gonna apply a weakness on the defender when I throw my special. And then your third debuff, which would be with 2 of the same cards, would be a Disorient. Now, this Disorient is 40%, which is really nice. 40% is pretty good. You only need like 3 stacks to fully ignore the opponent's defensive abilities, and the weakness is basically 30%. So his debuffs are actually really potent. 60% Petrify, 30% weakness, and 40% Disorient. So, you know, you change your cards throughout the fight depending on whatever you want to do. So if you fight, let's say, Thing, you might want to have Disorients on the opponent, which I would get right here by doing a medium, as you can see. And yeah, you can keep on stacking this. If I go ahead and throw another special one here, I'm gonna get the second Disorient. as you can see. And that's how you just reduce the opponent's ability accuracy by 80%, simple as that. Now going through our special attacks. Our special one has a 50% chance to inflict a bleed on the opponent per hit, but the thing is, depending on how many debuffs we have on the opponent, how many dead man's debuffs we have on the opponent, which is weakness, petrify, or disorient, we gain +1 bleed. So you will see that if I have a lot of those debuffs, the bleeds are actually going to go up and up. Now we have 10, and now we're going to have even more because we have 2 different debuffs. As you can see, we just keep on stacking them up and up, and now this special one is going to have 3 debuffs, which means a lot more bleeds, as you can see. But it's 50% chance, so it might go a little bit down sometimes. Look at this, 3 debuffs, bleeds are going up and up. Already stacked 22, and this guy is almost dead. Now for our special 2, it does the exact same thing, but it also has a bonus effect. So I'm going to throw my special 1 here, and he's going to get a weakness on him because I have 3 of the same cards. So special 2 does the exact same thing, but it also has something cool added to it. So you're going to see that I'm going to throw my special 2 with 4 of the same cards, and I'm going to get a Petrify, but somehow I'm going to get a weakness as well. Petrify and weakness. That is because the Petrify was inflicted because I had 4 of the same cards, and then the weakness got inflicted to him because the previous card was a weakness. So, because when I popped my special 1, I inflicted a weakness. So with my special 2 now, because the previous card was a Petrify, we're gonna get a Petrify. But because I'm gonna have 4 of the same cards, we're gonna get an additional Petrify. So that is like the easiest way to stack up your cards. And if I go ahead and do this again, I am gonna get 4 Petrifies, because 4 of the same cards, and my previous card was a Petrify. So I couldn't throw my special 2 there because your Fixit is too strong, but that's what would happen. Now for our special 3, it does the exact same thing. Based on your cards, you either apply a Disorient, a Petrify, or a weakness. Now we'll know that this is gonna be a guaranteed Petrify because we have 4 of the same Spades cards, but we also get a random extra debuff, which it could be a second Petrify, or it could be a Disorient or a weakness. And it was indeed a second Petrify. And as you can see next to my cards, we have this orange icon actually, which basically increases our Gambler's Jaw effects by 30%. So they have 30% more potency. So basically the attack rating you get from the Spades card, it is increased by 30%. Your lifesteal is 30% more potent. Your combat power rate is 30% more potent, and your block penetration. So as long as I have at least one type of debuff on the opponent, from the Petrify, weakness, or Disorient, this is gonna be indefinite. So this is gonna last forever, but if I let those cards fall off, you're gonna see that this orange icon is gonna go away. So you need to be aggressive if you want to keep this for however much possible. Now those 2 Disorients are running out, so once they go away, the orange icon is gonna go away too. That's it. Now for our awakened ability, this is actually really rare. So as you can see, we have 7777. What this means is we have 4 stacks of clubs, 4 stacks of hearts, 4 stacks of clubs, and diamonds. So you will see that I'm gonna start healing, I'm gonna start hitting super hard, and my power gain is insane. So this is like, if you get this is basically the jackpot. So think of it like 4 spades, 4 lifesteal, 4 clubs, 4 diamonds. So you have the maximum block penetration, the maximum combat power rate, the maximum attack rating, and the maximum lifesteal. But it only lasts for basically like 1 combo, because once you end your combo, one of the 7 card is gonna turn into spades, or it's gonna turn into hearts based on what you ended your combo with. So it doesn't last too long, but even like 2 combos can heal you so much, because you have 28% lifesteal, and your attack is through the roof because you also have the maximum attack rating. So it's like super good when that happens. That is one thing you get from the Awaken ability. You get the chance to actually hit the jackpot, which counts as all 4 suits. Now another really good thing you get even at Sig 1 is this first line right here. After using cards to play a dead man's hand debuff, instead of being removed, all slots are randomly assigned one matching suit. So basically, I'm going to show you this in fight, but when you throw a special, all your cards are basically gone, but then you get one of the same card 4 times. So you either get 4 spades, you get 4 hearts, 4 clubs, or 4 diamonds. Now this is where sig stones would actually matter. So as you can see, it says hearts 5.5% debuff duration. This means that if I throw my special and I had 1 heart card, it would increase my debuff duration throughout that special attack by another 5.5%. But if you have 4 hearts when you throw that special, your debuff duration is going to get increased by 5.5% and then another 5.5% up to 4 times. So you could have, even at sig 20, about like 20% more debuff duration throughout that special attack. So basically, if you throw your special 1, let's say you get a Petrify because you would have 4 hearts. That Petrify is going to last 20% more, and also your bleeds from the special 1 would last 20% more. So this actually, I like using the hearts card when I have the special 3 debuff or special 3 orange icon, because that is a really good way to actually never run out of Petrifies, Disorients, or weaknesses, because they would have more duration on them, so you wouldn't lose that card. Now up next, the Spades card, it gives you more critical rating. That's what I use mostly for Battlegrounds, because again, throughout that special attack, you would have more critical rating, and paired with the stat focus as well, it really helps. So let's say I have 4 Spades cards. When I throw my special 2, I basically get like 1200 more or 1300 more critical rating, which is, it's really nice. Up next, this is actually the coolest one, which is the clubs. So as you can see, 11.91% of the bar of power over 2 seconds. This is really cool. Like, I'm gonna show you all of those in the fight, but I want to just explain here. So basically, when you throw your special 1, you're gonna see that you're gonna get a small stack of power gain based on how many clubs you had. So this is like the coolest thing. This really helps a lot if you have sig 200 Joe Fixit. Like, you can see a big difference. And then the last one is the diamonds, which gives you some armor penetration, which doesn't matter too much. It's mostly for defense, but yeah, Joe Fixit, that's like one way how, you know, he can definitely take some chip damage from blocking his special ones. So now we moved on to the sig 200 6-star Joe Fixit. So this is gonna be the maximum potency on that awaken ability. So as you can see, our debuff duration could go up to 40% if we have 4 hearts cards. If we have 4 spades, our critical rating could go up to like almost 2900. Oh, actually it can go over 2900, which is a lot, man. And then you can get 30% of a bar of power from just 1 clubs card, which means you can get over a bar of power with 4 clubs. And you will see how strong that is. And also you can go almost up to 100% armor penetration, which is really sick, man. So the first thing I want to show you is the hearts. So when I go ahead and throw my special 1, basically my debuff, which either could be Petrify, Disorient, or Weakness, it lasts for 10 seconds, but then it also lasts for another 5 seconds based on how many bars of power I spent. So this Disorient, this Petrify that I'm gonna apply now should last for 15 seconds. But it's gonna be a little bit more because we have 40% more debuff duration. So, and also the bleeds. So let's see how much this is gonna last. I think there's 10-second pass now, and it's basically halfway done. So it's gonna last like a little bit over 20 seconds, but I will have a timer in this clip. So as you can see, yeah, it lasted for a very long time. Up next, we're gonna have the Spades card, which gives us critical rating throughout the special attack. So let's see. We didn't get a crit there, but we got a crit there. I was pretty confident. But it's actually showcased on the special one, which has more hits. So let's find out how many crits we're gonna get. Let's go. Got 1. And I think most of them were crits. I think only 2 or 3 hits didn't crit from 8 hits on that special one. So it's really strong. Now this is gonna be my favorite one. We're gonna showcase the clubs. So clubs basically gives us more power gain after we throw us our special. So let's check it. We are gonna go for some clubs right here. Try and heavy counter this guy. I want to get like all 4 of them if I can, just so you can see how much power I'm gonna get back. It's actually really crazy at 600. So I want to bait some heavies, but he just doesn't want to throw them. Come on, Winter Soldier, you can do it. There we go. Now we need one more. One more. Try and bait the special 2 if I can, or special 1 if I can. And there we go. Look at my power now. I'm almost at a special 3. Let me actually hide my face cam so you can guys see that. So look how much power I have. That's the amount of power that I have. Now, look how much I'm going to get back. We got another special 2 ready. And now we have the Spades cards, which gives us more critical rating. And we got a big crit. So that is how strong the clubs card can be. If you have like max sig. We were so close to the special 3, but when we popped the special 2, we had another special 2 ready. Like this is at 600, Joe Fixit. That is my favorite thing about him, the clubs card. It's absolutely crazy. And I think from out of all the special 2s that I threw, at least one of those 2 hits crit. And that is because the clubs. So that is his Awaken ability. I also have a dedicated video for his Awaken ability explaining why he really benefits from the 6 stones. So I will have a link to that in the description below if you guys want to check that out. Before I end this video, I want to show you 2 pro tips that you should know when using Joe Fixit because they are actually really game changing. So the first one, you probably have seen me using Battlegrounds quite a bit, and this is a trick of how you can basically get multiple cards in a combo. So right here you will see that I have 4 hearts, and I somehow am going to get 2 spades in one combo. So let's check this out in slow motion. What you want to do is medium. Do a quick block and then you do another quick medium. And once you master this, this is even more slowed down. You will not even see the block animation. It's like it's not even there. See, like I'm doing a medium, but you just do a very quick block, and this counts as a different action. So it counts as like you're starting your combo twice. And now this is slowed down for the hearts. So I'm gonna do slowed down medium to start my combo. Block light, block light, block light, and then end on the light. So this is how I switched all of my 4 spades into 4 hearts in one combo, whereas you would need 4 combos to change up all your spades to hearts. So in order to change your hearts or spades, you need to end the combo with a medium for spades and light for the hearts. So basically what you do is you start your combo. Let's say you want to do spades, you do your medium, and then the quick block action, it's basically like you're ending your combo, but you're actually not ending your combo. And for the game, it seems like you're starting 2 combos. That's why you're getting 2 spades. And then for the hearts, because you can do up to 4 light attacks in a 5 hit combo, you can switch all your hand to hearts if you really master this pro tip. For this next tip, you don't see me use this a lot because you benefit a lot from 6-200. So you can see I popped my special 1 and my cards did switch. But for the second special one, my cards did not switch. So why is this good? Why do you not want your cards to switch, and why did they not switch? So basically the only thing that changed is that he blocked my special 1 on the second time and my cards did not switch. So when they block, your cards do not switch. So why is this good? Check this out. This is my 6-200 6-star Joe Fixit, and I'm going to get 4 of those power gain cards. I'm going to make him block that attack. And as you can see, we still apply the Dead Man's Hand debuff, which is 2 Petrifies in this case. And we get to keep those power gain cards, which are actually giving us a lot of power back, even more than a bar of power. And as we keep doing this, we stack so many debuffs, so many Petrifies, and we pop the special 1, and the special 1, again, you get +1 bleed per Dead Man's Hand debuff. And that's how you can stack so many of those debuffs, Petrifies, weaknesses, or whatever the case is, and we just stack like 45 bleeds right there. So you don't see me use this a lot because you benefit a lot from 6-200, because the only way you can use this is like with the power gain cards. There's no point with the others. But that's like a really, really cool way if you want to stack a lot of those debuffs. I really, honestly, I can't wait to get my 7-star like higher and higher sig. Because this second trick, I think it's very, very cool how you can utilize that power gain, that insane power gain you get from those clubs cards, and just stack up all of those Dead Man's Hand debuffs. Like imagine someone having regeneration and you basically apply 6 Petrifies on them, which is in total, this is like 240% healing reduction. So they would get so much healing reversed. So That is, I think you can get some really cool things with that that second pro tip. That is gonna do it for today's video, guys. I really hope you learned something new today. I didn't actually have like a specific video on how to use Joe Fixit. I have so many of them with him, but I don't have a specific one on how to use them. So I really hope you guys learned something new today. And to sum it up really quickly, we have 4 cards: hearts, spades, clubs, diamonds. The hearts, you get it basically if you end a combo with a light. The spades, you get it if you end a combo with a medium. Clubs, if you do a heavy attack. Diamonds, if you parry. You can see what they give you there. You get some lifesteal, attack, combat power rate, and block penetration. And then also, this is on our special activation. You have 3 of the same cards, you apply weakness. You have 4 of the same cards, you apply Petrify. And 2 of the same cards, Disorient. And then the really cool thing you need to know from the special 2 is that it replays the last debuff you had on the opponent. So if you had a Petrify, you will apply a Petrify guaranteed because it was in your previous special. And then you will also apply the debuff based on the cards you have when you throw that special. So you have a Petrify, and then you have 4 of the same cards. When you throw that special 2, you're gonna get 2 Petrifies. And then special 3, you know, this orange icon, it will stay indefinitely up there when you have at least 1 dead man's hand debuff on the opponent. And again, you want to use this in longer fights because it gives you more potency on those type of cards. You get more potency of your lifesteal, more potency in your attack, more potency on the combat power rate, and more potency on the block penetration. And then his awaken ability, where we just talked about. So yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm a big fan of Joe Fixit, if you guys didn't know. And I want to help everyone know how to use him because he actually is very strong, and I think he might actually be a top 5 science champion. But this is just my opinion. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like, share it with your alliance if someone has a Joe Fixit and wants to learn how to use them. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.